This is a review on solving equations for the quiz. All right, first thing that we're going to look at is that we have variables on both sides. So we're going to ask ourselves, is the largest variable on the left? So I need to look at the negative 6v. So I'm going to go ahead and do keep, change, change, because we never subtract. Come over here. When do we subtract in algebra? We never subtract in algebra. We keep, change, change. So I'm looking at negative 6v and negative 8v. Well, negative 6v is closer to 0, so it's larger, so it is on the left. But it's not first, so I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that. So I'm going to have negative 6v plus 7 is equal to negative 8v plus negative 5. So I use the commutative property of addition on both sides. Now I'm going to ask, is the largest variable on the left and first? Yes, it is. Are all the variables on the left? No, they are not, so I need to zero pair out the 8v. Now I have 2v plus 7 is equal to negative 5. Is the variable on the left? Yes. Is it first? Yes. Is it alone? And I'm looking at the plus 7, so no, it is not alone. So I'm going to zero pair out the 7. Now I have 2v is equal to negative 12. The 2 is multiplying by v, so the opposite operation of multiplying is dividing. We're going to divide both sides by 2, so v will equal negative 6. Now I'm going to go do my check. My first step for check is going to be to write the original equation. My second step for check is going to be substitution. My next check is to simply do PEMDAS on both sides. So first I'm going to do, when do I subtract? Never. I keep, change, change. When do I subtract? Never. I keep, change, change. So I kept the 7, changed to an addition sign, changed the positive 6 to a negative. Kept the negative 5, changed the subtraction sign to addition, changed the positive 8 to negative 8. Now I'm ready to PEMDAS. So this is going to be 7 plus positive 36. 7 plus positive 36 is 43. This is going to be negative 5 plus positive 48. Negative 5 plus positive 48 is positive 43. Both the numbers match, which means my solution of negative 6 is correct. All right, let's go ahead and solve the next one. First one we're going to do is we're going to look to see we have a number of subtraction signs, so we're going to fix that. So keep, change, change, keep, change, change, keep, change, change. So now I'm ready to distribute. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 9. So that's going to give me 9k plus negative 36 plus negative 7k is equal to 32 plus, forgot to draw my other rainbow there, negative 2k plus negative 16. Now I'm going to notice that I have some like terms on both sides to collect. So I have a positive 9k and a negative 7k. That's going to give me 2k plus negative 36 is equal to, and I have a positive 32 and a negative 16. So that's going to be negative 2k plus positive 16. Now I'm going to ask, is the largest variable on the left? It is. Are all the variables on the left? They're not. So we're going to zero pair this negative 2k. So positive 2k, positive 2k, 4k plus negative 36 is equal to 16. Is the variable on the left? Yes. Is it first? Yes. Is it alone? It's not alone. I have a negative 36 on the same side, so I'm going to zero pair out the 36. I have 4k is equal to 52. Divide by 4, divide by 4, and k is going to equal 13. So for my check, the first step I'm going to do is write the original. The second thing I'm going to do is substitute. And now I'm going to PEMDAS. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of all of my subtraction signs. So I'm going to keep, change, change, keep, change, change, keep, change, change. Now all I'm going to do is PEMDAS. So this is going to be 9 times 9 plus negative 91. 81 plus negative 91 is going to give me negative 10. 32 plus negative 2 times 21. 32 plus negative 42 is going to give me negative 10. So the two numbers match, which means my solution of 13 is correct. All right, this one is a proportion. The first thing we're going to look at is if we have any binomials, we need to put them into parentheses. So the first binomial is m minus 1. The second binomial is 3m plus 8. Now I'm going to go ahead and do cross product or butterfly. I'm going to start with the side that has a variable. Both of them have a variable, so I'm going to start with the side that has the largest variable. 3 times 3m plus 8. And I'm going to multiply 6 times m minus 1. Now I'm going to distribute or rainbow, so that's going to be 9m plus 24 is equal to, now I have a subtraction sign here, so I want to do keep, change, change before I distribute, and that's going to be 6m plus negative 6. Is the largest variable on the left? It is. Are all the variables on the left? They're not. So I need to go ahead and zero pair. So I'm going to zero pair out the 6m, which will give me 3m plus 24 is equal to negative 6. I'm going to go ahead and zero pair out the 24. So 3m is equal to negative 30. Divide by 3, divide by 3, m is equal to negative 10. Come up to my check. So my first step is to write the original. My second is to substitute. And now I'm going to go ahead and use PEMDAS to solve. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 divided by keep, change, change. So that's going to give me negative 11. Hampton rule says if I have a negative on a fraction, I'm going to write it up in the numerals, in the numerator. So it's going to be negative 3 divided by 11. Now I'm going to work the second one. So this is going to be 6 over negative 30 plus 8. 6 over negative 22. Hampton rule says if there's a negative on the fraction, we write it in the numerator. So that's going to be negative 6 over 22. I'm going to simplify this fraction by 2. And that's going to give me negative 3 over 11, which is what I had on the left side. So both fractions match. So my solution of negative 10 is correct. And now you've reviewed for the quiz.